everybody. Today we're going to be reading The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, three little pigs lived in a small, cozy home with their mom. Their names were Porter, Perry, and Parker. Porter was a relaxed sort of pig. He liked to play, eat, and sleep. Perry was a creative kind of pig. He had lots of ideas, but he didn't always finish what he started. And Parker was a thoughtful little pig who worked hard and did everything just the way he was supposed to. This kind of annoyed his brothers. Well, the three little pigs got older and older and bigger and rounder. One day, their mother made a decision. "You've grown too big for this little house. It's time for you all to go off into the wide, wide world and build your houses of your own." So the three little pigs packed up their bags and got ready to leave their too cozy home. "Any advice for us, Mother?" asked Porter. "Why, yes," she said. "Watch out for that no good, big, bad wolf who's always skulking around. And remember, always work hard, remember to plan, and whatever you do, do the best that you can." So the three little pigs kissed their mother goodbye. Then they trotted out of the house, down the road, and out of the village. Before they had got too far, they came to a big field full of golden haystacks. "You know," said Porter quickly, "I think I'll build my house of straw. It's a nice color, and the house will be easy to build." "I'm not so sure that's a good plan," said Parker. "Will it be warm enough? Will it keep out the rain? What will happen when the wind is too strong?" Porter rolled his eyes. "It will be a great house," he said, "and I'll still have time to play when I'm done." "Then good luck to you," said Perry and Parker, and they continued down the road. Soon, Parker and Perry came to some shady grove of trees. "You know," said Perry, "I think I'll build my house of logs. Logs are strong, and I can paint them different colors." "That sounds like a good plan," said Parker, "if you finish what you start." "I will," said Perry, and he waved as Parker continued down the road. Perry stood and looked up at the trees. Cutting down those trees would take a long time. I'll just build my house from the sticks on the ground." And that's exactly what he did. Further down the road, Parker was busily planning his house. He bought bricks and stone and mortar for the walls. He bought strong oak planks for the doors. He worked on the house for days and days, but when he was done, he felt happy. "Mother would be proud," he said. "I worked hard and I made my house the best that I could." Now, what none of these pigs realized was that someone very bad knew that they had left their mother's house. And who do you think that was? Yes, it was the big, bad wolf. First, the wolf went to Porter's house. He saw bundles of hay held together by rope. And he saw Porter Pig outside, napping in the sun. "Hello, Pig," said the big, bad wolf. Porter opened his eyes. He squealed and jumped to his feet. He ran into the house, pushed the door shut, and hid under his bed. Now," said the big bad wolf. "I only want to have a chat." "Ha," said Porter. "I know a hungry wolf when I see one." "It really doesn't matter," said the wolf. Little pig, let me in." "Are you kidding?" said Porter. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." The wolf stepped back. He huffed and he puffed and he blew with all his might. The straw house fell apart. The wolf pounced. The pig bounced. But Porter squealed and ran. Said the wolf. "Unfortunate." The next day, the wolf decided to try again. He strolled down the road until he saw a flimsy house made of sticks. Perry was lying in the hammock outside. "Hello, my little piggy," said the wolf. Perry jumped up in fright. He ran inside his shaky house. He pushed the dresser against the door. "Ha," said the wolf. Does he really think that's going to help? He cleared his throat. Little pig, let me in. No way, said Perry. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. The wolf stepped back. He took 2 puffs, and he took 2 puffs, and he blew that house down. Sticks and twigs swirled in the air. The wolf pounced, the pig bounced, but Perry squealed and ran. That just won't do, said the wolf. But the wolf knew there was one more brother to visit. He strolled down the road, and he saw a house made of stone and brick. Parker was digging in a garden outside. Hello, pig friend, said the wolf. Don't you friend pig me, said Parker. Leave now or you'll be sorry. I doubt it, said the wolf. Parker went inside and slammed the door. The wolf heard 3 locks locking and 4 shutters slamming. He stood back. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Go ahead and try, said Parker. The wolf huffed 3 times, and he puffed 3 times, and he blew with all his might. Nothing happened. That's a surprise, said the wolf. Now he huffed 4 times, and he puffed 4 times, and he blew with all his might again. Still nothing. The wolf tried again and again and again. This is not going all the way I expected, he said. Finally, the wolf fell flat on his back, puffing and wheezing. He heard the shutter creak open. I knew my house would stand up to that no good bad wolf, said Parker. I'm just glad he didn't think to come down the chimney. The shutter slammed shut. The chimney, whispered the wolf, singing to his feet. Of course. He sneaked to the side of the house and saw a pile of boxes stacked up against the wall. This makes it even easier, he said. He climbed up the boxes, he crept across the roof, and he jumped into the opening and slid down the chimney. But down below, water bubbled in a big black kettle that was hanging in the fireplace. Parker threw more wood onto the roaring fire. Here I come, little pig, said the wolf. You weren't so clever after all. Oh no, said Parker. The wolf landed in the kettle with a loud kerplunk. Water steamed and boiled around him. The wolf howled in pain and shot right back up the chimney. The water had boiled off half of his fur. Oh no, cried the wolf. He was so embarrassed that he left the country, never to be seen again. Porter and Perry moved in with their brother, and they lived happily ever after. The end.